Ok, vamos nessa. Fala galera, aqui é o Carlos, sejam bem-vindos ao canal PSVR Brasil. Estamos aqui com Before Your Eyes, um jogo da Skybound, que eu não sei se é um jogo, se é um filme, se é uma experiência. Esse jogo, inclusive, está disponível na Netflix, você pode jogar por lá, mas aqui a gente está em VR, né? Bem mais interessante. E ele usa a detecção dos olhos para interagir. Ele não tem legendas em português, eu coloquei aqui o áudio original em inglês com legendas em espanhol. E vamos nessa, valendo já. Novo jogo. Eu olhei piscando aí. Estou usando os controles Sense. Não sei se dá para jogar com DualSense também. Terás que piscar. O jogo é capaz de detectar as vezes que você pisca. Tá vendo como funciona? Coloca o dedo sobre os símbolos para interagir com eles. Experimenta piscar mirando o símbolo em branco. Ele usa o... Segue piscando.
It's mine. Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with,
Não tenho nem corpo.
nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special.
Ele usa o eye tracking só para piscar, mas para movimentar tem que mexer a cabeça. Ele não, o olho não segue o olho, né?
I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch. That's a better word. Ocean. A premonition, but a soul's worth pulling up. Now, you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. If she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you... We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Shut up, trash birds. You had your chance. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
Praticamente um desenho animado, né? O traço dele é de desenho.
I got some words for you.
Que isso? Achei que ele fosse um gato.
Sorry to hear that.
É um lobo.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning. First thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. It could be a second, it could be 5 years.
Tá explicando a mecânica do jogo.
Alrighty then.
Pisca, passa.
He's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Don't be afraid. Don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about me. And just try to enjoy it this time.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too. Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? Right over there. That's called an agave. 11 years ago.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it? No.
Hey, go ahead, kid. Look at that! There's your little hand.
We have to make
Benny.
this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
Aniversário de ano.
Really be something. To see if it grows? Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Não tem interação com os controles, é só com os olhos.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Só um molequinho. Pra interagir só com a...
Sounds good, honey!
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
I like the music.
That's pretty specific.
Se mexe um pouquinho a cabeça e diz que tá fora da área.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, Joe. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Caraca, Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard.
Oh,
This is the
that's
cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him. Can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find something to do.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go?
Passaram-se vários anos agora. Tocando piano grande agora.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Coitado do gatinho, não consegui pegar nunca.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table.
Ah,
They
tá
will
maior
literally
já.
be on your desk when you get it. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February. You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Why
Não
not?
quer mais saber de
You're
brincar.
a working woman now.
Cansou disso.
I guess that's true.
Go to your head. Yeah.
Please let Cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it. Just like that. Oh my. I don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
Tempo passando.
What if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses
Ah, o
are
gato sumiu.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
That was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. Just
Uma
You
gata.
just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. Keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out.
Caraca.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Ah, mas sumiu.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Brackets on each side, 2 screws.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. You don't play with it
Novos
anymore, but it's
brinquedos.
ribbon.
Prancha de surf ali já.
This isn't my house. It's not my house. Fall back, you fool. I'll have your head. I'll feed them to the cat. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you. Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe! Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
Isaac?
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you. Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not do it along the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course.
Come on, Chloe.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass our...
Oi?
I tried to convince
Tô.
your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. I suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Está tudo certo. Tem um controle aqui? Poxa, não consegui ver o desenho.
Definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure.
Tá
We sit
jogando.
together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing his game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle stick. Whoa! That's...
It's called a magnet spool. It's about an hour away in a town called Burt. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for...
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure, I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
What
was that? Was that the piece? What is going on?
Tá brabo, hein?
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a concert.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you.
É barbado.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes,
Hey,
that's
Mr. Kid. Over here. Yes. Look at it.
see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with the weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Slightly worried I have your same school. Yes, she's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I explained to understand the motive of the story.
Quit that. Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, no offense at all. Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Lenny, Monster, turn the lights off.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a 6-foot baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T- now, okay? Going out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the... My favorite vegetable is a tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever.
Esse aqui é o Before Your Eyes.
You're probably the least popular boy in the school.
Eu quero saber o que eles fizeram aqui, que eles se amarraram todinho aqui, né? Parece um saco de dormir isso. E ela fala bastante, né? As interações são todas com os olhos.
My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Stay here.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
Mas a mulher é meio obcecada para que ele seja um pianista, né? A mãe dele.
In your own time, Ben.
Caso a minha, né?
We are very excited to hear.
Ficou bem.
Okay, I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice, yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you. Okay?
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Pra descobrir alguma coisa aqui? Acho que não. Parar no médico. Sozinho na praia.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Nossa, que chato. O que posso fazer aqui? Barquinho.
Rodrigo na área.
Fala, Rodrigo.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde. Fazendo vários desenhos. Meu barquinho.
And Mr. Benjamin Brin has been awarded first place.
Premiado com desenho.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I've hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
There you go, Mr. Brin.
Tô fazendo releitura já agora.
Feel each shape.
Fazendo o jeito dele agora.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Brin has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Obrigado.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
Se zoando, povo da
I
arte.
know that lots of Asians gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and
As formas vão mudando.
alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, open selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Que te acha isso? Já passaram-se vários anos agora, morando sozinho.
Worry, you're not selling your soul. Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract. Oh.
Sou artista, rapaz, me respeite.
For being a difficult artist, the best of us are. This is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, Master, where... Let me stop. Is that a... I think it is. All places.
Posso escolher fazer um desenho realista ou... Cara, tá aqui naquela... Aquela ilha grega, né?
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, what's this? Now is the sequel.
Qualquer porcaria que eu faça, eles adoram.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're such an important moment. Oh, Danny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak.
A filha dele morreu?
Come on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Grin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't... You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease.
Tô me odiando.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without...
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone. But, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on it. That was the only thing that mattered. What's that? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room I can...
Foi a mãe dele que morreu. Uma das grandes compositoras do seu tempo. Stevens.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Kids. Voltei.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody, nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into it. Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. Just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right. Proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your... Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? And be honest here. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium.
Oh, caramba.
Right? See, When he was 12 years
Sumiu,
old,
já era,
he
Legenda.
got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year. In that year, he rediscovered a town.
Fala, Folha.
Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light.
Isso aqui é filme interativo, né? Praticamente. Interage com os olhos.
Professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Be quiet.
Deixa eu te falar que eu mando mensagem lá no vídeo PWB e não vai.
Which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would
Não sei
ultimately
te
be
dizer por quê,
considered
cara.
his masterpiece. I said shut up, you dumb dogs!
Normalmente isso acontece quando eu coloco algum link, né? O YouTube bloqueia. Eu tô recebendo um comentário normal lá. O que será que tá acontecendo?
Aqui vai normal e lá as mensagens não vão.
Estranho.
They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Caraca, que lugar é esse? Uma viagem. De ar-condicionado.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Subindo aqui. Ponto preto aqui.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Quando o bicho agora solta a luz.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your